Today we have info on a baby porcupine being born, influencer Meatball getting arrested, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Kyler and a look at sports with Ian.
Today is Thursday, September 28th, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you are watching VOX News Today.
Thank you for joining us on VOX News. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Wyatt, and these are your top stories for today.
An English zoo has welcomed a spiky new addition. A baby Cape porcupine was born in August. The porcupet was seen munching on carrots and tomatoes recently as it got a feel for its new home. Porcupines are mostly nocturnal, so they rest during the day and then they venture out at night to forage. Stay tuned for a future name. The zoo won't know whether the baby is male or female until its first vet checkup.
In northern Iraq, a fire ripped through a packed wedding hall, killing more than 100 people and injuring dozens of others. The bride and groom were slow dancing when fireworks went off, causing the ceiling to catch fire. The father of the groom says his son and the bride are both in the hospital receiving treatment. Early on Wednesday, firefighters were sifting through the charred remains of the hall. Authorities say the wedding hall did not meet safety standards.
A social media influencer was one of the 52 arrested Tuesday night in Philadelphia. Deja Blackwell, also known as Meatball, allegedly live-streamed much of the ransacking and looting on her social media channel. Police say the 21-year-old also encouraged others to participate. Blackwell faces 8 charges, including criminal conspiracy, burglary, criminal trespass, and riot.
After criticism against the Senate, a new policy has been passed to make all members wear formal attire. This happened as a result of a senator who wore extremely casual dressing and was seen in public. John Fetterman can be seen wearing a hoodie and shorts. Schumer states that though we've never had an official dress code, the events over the past week have made us all feel as though formalizing one is the right path forward. I deeply appreciate Senator Fetterman working with me to come to an agreement that we all find acceptable. And of course, I appreciate Senator Manchin and Senator Romney's leadership on this issue.
A Spalding County man has been accused of intentionally waiting for cyclists to ride past him and attempting to hit them. David Harper was charged with aggravated assault, criminal damage to property, aggressive driving, reckless conduct, and terrorist threats. Members of the group say they ride the same route every Tuesday night around the same time, so it would be easy for anyone to track them.
And now let's check on our weather. Kyler, what can you tell us?
The weather's been mild for the last few days this summer. Stay tuned on our update for the current weather and more right after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News, and I'm Kyler Delaney. Here's our weather at a glance for today. The high for today is 80 and the low will be 59. The current weather outside is 59. The humidity outside is 92%. The wind is blowing at 3 miles per hour. The dew point is 56 degrees and the pressure is 13. The visibility is 12 miles, and finally the UV index is 0 out of 10. Ophelia is currently a tropical depression and is affecting areas in the mid-Atlantic region. It made landfall early on Saturday near Emerald Isle, North Carolina, where it battered the coast with heavy rain, strong winds, and flooding. All storm surge and tropical storm warnings were lifted on Saturday night as the storm weakened. However, coastal flooding warnings and wind advisories are still in effect for certain parts of the East Coast, as reported by the Hurricane Center. Ophelia's center is projected to move across southeastern Virginia throughout Saturday night before continuing northward across the Delmarva Peninsula by Sunday, according to the Hurricane Center. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There are some storms over Florida in the mid-eastern and upper left of the United States. And here's our local radar. Everything looks clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today it will reach a pleasant 80 degrees with a mix of sunshine and clouds, and later it will cool down to a comfortable 59 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow expect a high of 82 degrees with a few clouds in the afternoon. In the evening it will be cooler at 59 degrees with a few passing clouds. Looking ahead to Saturday, the temperature will rise to around 85 degrees with clear sunny skies. In the evening, it will drop to 58 degrees with clear skies. Sunday's weather will bring a high of 84 degrees under mainly sunny conditions. In the evening, it will be 58 degrees with a clear sky. Monday, we'll see a high of 82 with sunny skies. In the evening, it will dip to 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Moving on to Tuesday, expect a high of 85 degrees with plenty of sunshine. In the evening, it will cool to 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Lastly, on Wednesday, the temperature will reach a high of 87 degrees with mainly sunny weather by evening. It will be cool to 59 degrees with partly cloudy skies. That's all I have for today with your weather. Here's Ian with your sports report.
Today we have a look at the Athletics versus the Twins and the Marlins versus the Mets right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Ian Wagner with your sports report. After a long day on a dry field in Queens, the Miami Marlins still hold their playoff prospects in their own hands. John Berti hit a leadoff homer to complete his twilight cycle, and Miami pulled even in the down-to-the-wire race for the National League's final postseason spot, beating the New York Mets 4-2 on Wednesday for a doubleheader split. All year, it feels like we're coming back. We're always in it, and it doesn't matter who it is, rookie manager Skip Shoemaker said. Berti had a huge day. Both games were just giant. Matt Wallner hit a grand slam in a 5-run first inning. Alex Kirilloff added a 2-run homer, and the Minnesota Twins beat the Oakland A's 11-3 on a cold and drizzly night Tuesday night. With its 109th loss, the Athletics set a record for losses in a season since moving to Oakland in 1968, topping 108 in 1979. The franchise record is 117, set in Philadelphia in 1916. Wallner's second career grand slam went an estimated 463 feet high in the field right seats, the 13th homer of his rookie season, off Oakland starter Paul Blackburn. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News.
A truck carrying chickens overturned in Claxton, causing quite the hindrance Wednesday morning. According to Daisy Mayor Eddie Ball, a tractor-trailer flipped near the Parkers on North Duval Street in Claxton. Multiple live chickens spilled onto the road in the crash. Georgia State Patrol says the driver sustained one injury in the single vehicle crash. The driver received citations for driving too fast for conditions and damage to a streetlight.
On Wednesday, a driver struck by gunfire crashed outside of a Tennessee high school, putting schools in the area on high alert. Memphis police say it was a shooting and subsequent car crash that led to the lockdowns of both the high school and Whitehaven Elementary nearby. Two people in a white Mercedes, an 18 and 17-year-old, were in a car hit by gunfire. Police say the driver was only grazed by a bullet, but the car ended up going through a brick wall. Both of them are in non-critical condition.
A federal government shutdown is a real possibility in the coming days. While many services critical to Tennesseans won't necessarily be fully shuttered, much of the daily life for residents could be disrupted. Government employees could miss paychecks. Airline delays are a very real possibility. Federal parks may remain open, but visitor service and ground maintenance might be minimal.
The Crittenden County Sheriff's Office confirmed Tuesday that the body of a woman who was recovered from the Mississippi River over the weekend was missing mother Tamaya Taylor. Her body was recovered on the Arkansas side of the Mississippi River Saturday afternoon and originally discovered south of West Memphis across from President's Island. According to the Memphis Police Department, no foul play was involved in Taylor's death. No further details have been released.
The County Commission will vote next Wednesday on allocating $500,000 to support to 6 volunteer fire departments. David Roddy, County Chief Operating Officer, said a panel that included individuals inside and outside of government reviewed grant applications. County officials said the $500,000 is in addition to a 10% increase in the amount allocated to each individual department for an overall 30% increase in funding to VFDs.
Terry Francona told reporters that his beloved scooter was recently stolen, damaged, and defaced. Police have recovered it, but the 64-year-old said it looks like someone took a baseball bat to it, so it's officially out of commission, which forced Francona to use another mode of transportation to get to and from the Cleveland Guardians Stadium and his home. However, that's a trip he'll no longer be making, since after 23 years as a Major League Baseball manager, Francona is retiring when the season ends.
Today is September 28th, which is National Good Neighbor Day. This day acknowledges and celebrates the importance of a good neighbor. It is a blessing to have a good neighbor, but it is an even greater thing to be a good neighbor. Neighbors offer that cup of sugar when we are short, collect our mail when we are on vacation, watch our homes, and sometimes watch our children and pets. Simply put, being a good neighbor makes good neighbors and develops lifelong friendships. Offer a kind word. Even a small compliment goes a long way to creating a bond or breaking down barriers. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel, bchs.bear network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us at Vox News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.